Hey, how y'all doing out there? Yeah. This is Hobbiocity. I am Sanford, your wonderful host, and I really don't know what I'm gonna talk about today. I do got me a Red Bull because the store is out of Monster. I do have my good old cigarettes and my lighter to keep me calm. I have a pen to write down notes if I decide to, and I got some scrap pieces of paper here to write on if I need to. So let me tell you what. Just show you. I'm gonna show you something that I found. I put did a little video. Oh, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month, on what I like to do and things I find and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you a little bit about before we get into some of the other topics. This right here, it cost me about $1.50, I think, $1.50. Yeah. And here we go. Anybody know what that is? Y'all youngsters? It's our camera. Yep. Actually, the shutter and everything does work. I do actually have some film for it. Don't know if it works or not, but I actually do have some film for it. Film came with it, a roll of it. Yep. Yeah. See, back in the day, we used rolls of film. We didn't use this old digital stuff. But yeah, that's one of the things I found. I think it cost me $1.50, $2. You know, if I ever decide to sell it, I know I can get 30 or 40 bucks out of it probably, or maybe more than that. Who knows? So, what else do I have? What else do I have here? I'm just trying to look around here because I got so much stuff. Hold on just a second. Let me get this right here. Almost fell out of my chair. Yeah. So I bought a 6 pack of these right here for $4, I think. Good old whiskey glasses. Yep, nice thick. 14 karat gold on top, I'm guessing. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says uh, Roaring 20s. And it's got some of the old 1920 uh, stars and stuff on it. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty cool. I just got them sitting here in my old library cabinet here. Then I'm gonna show you this right here real quick. Just because I'm in a mood of showing you some stuff. This right here, I think I bought for 50 cents. It's still full. It's not very old, but it looks old. But it is worth about $25 to $30 because it's been discontinued and so forth and so on. And it is called Henson's Signature Sarsaparilla. Yeah, and it's still full, and it's heavy. It's got kind of a glass and a pottery type deal. It's still got the original wrapper or whatever around it, all that good stuff. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. All right, that's enough of show and tell. So sorry about doing all that moving. Golly, my belly's got my mic here or my headset. Uh, yeah, sorry for all that moving around and all that stuff, but it's just kind of a whim that I decided to show it to you. I seen it over there, and I said, well, why not show them to them? So that's what I did. Yeah. So start things off before we get off into what I want to talk about is I took my wife to the China buffet today for lunch. Really couldn't afford it, but it is all you can eat. So, hey, what can you say? So we ate. I always eat the usual stuff, and then at the end, I can't wait for the fortune cookies. And so my wife was still eating. I was done. I got my fortune cookie, cracked it open, popped half of it in my mouth, read my fortune, which I guess it was all right. It just had too many big words. I didn't understand what it meant, you know. And then I ate the other half. My wife, she don't like fortune cookies, so when she opens hers up, she breaks it in half, gives me the cookie, and she reads the fortune. Well, for some odd reason, she decided not to read her fortune today. And so she gives me half of it. She pulls the fortune out, gives me the other half, and then hands me the fortune. Like I can really read it. So, and this was her fortune. It's probably going to be backwards on the video. I don't know. But here we go. That's the best April Fool's I've got. Sorry. Well, what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about Brian Christopher again. I put a video on, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and so far he's got some pretty good hits, and I've got a few more little things I want to talk about, and kind of tell you a little bit more about the slots and stuff like that. So, let's get going on that. Brian Christopher is a guy, BC Slots is the deal. He is not endorsing this video by any means. Nothing like that. I do like his videos. I like his the way he talks, the way he handles everything. What else can I say about him? Yeah, pretty good overall guy, I guess. I'd like to meet him. I wish he'd come over to this part of the world, and I'd probably go at least say hi to him. You know, we say, well, Sanford, he's in Oklahoma all the time. Yeah, about 4.5 hours away. Yeah. So anyway, Brian Christopher plays slots, and back when I first started watching him, it was about a year and a half. I don't know, not a real long time. He was $5-10 maybe at the max bet he would bet. Now he's betting 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 50, 55, 55, 60, and give me 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Hey, I've got 100. We got 100 bid over here, and 100 bid over there, 100 bid over here, 100 bid over here, 100 bid over here. How about 125? I even seen him play one time at 150. So that's my best auctioneer chant. Anyway. Yeah, so now he's playing it up there. Damn, microphone got in the way. Y'all see that? Just jumped up there and hit my cigarette. It's like, huh. So anyway, but I told you about how he tries to say that all the slots are, the same. That it depends on, from when you hit the button, the microsecond and all this stuff and all that stuff. And that is true to a point. And I've mentioned it. So if you want to go hear a little more details on that, go over and watch the other video for me, please. But there's 3 levels of slots, 1, 2, and 3. Oklahoma is level 3. It runs off a bingo card. You can actually, on a lot of those games, actually change the bingo card. It's just like when you go to a bingo hall and you buy a bingo card or a packet of bingo cards or whatever, and, you can win, you can lose. But you go up there and buy another bingo card, well, you might have a little bit better chance, So That's why a lot of people, when they go play bingo, they buy a packet of them, several cards, because they have more options. And so Oklahoma runs off bingo card and bingo patterns: vertical, horizontal, diagonal, X, Christmas tree, the question mark, blackout, and I believe there's some other ones too, but who knows? Anyway, so you can actually reach up there and tap that, and when you tap it, you can actually change that number. Also, a lot of times you can take your money out, put it back, or your ticket out, put it back in, and that will change your pattern. Okay, but still, yes, it still is a random deal. The casino will always win, and things of that nature. So just find out, a little bit more about where you're playing. You're playing in Vegas, you're playing level one slots, and it's a number generated and blah, blah. And number two, or level two slots, I'm not real sure. I think they're like Kansas, Missouri, or something. I'm not real positive. Do not quote me on that. But level one is actual slot machines, and level threes, which is here in Oklahoma and a few other states, or gaming machines, something. They're not really called slots. Okay, entertainment type stuff. Okay, but anyway, so with all that being said, again, okay, with all that being said, there's a few little things that kind of bothers me. Okay, Brian says that the microsecond, blah blah, and then when he hits a big win or a big jackpot, and when he calls a big jackpot is 12, 1300 bucks or whatever or more. Okay, but he'll say like he'll be betting 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, or maybe even 60 bucks and hit a 12, $1,400 jackpot and say that's good. Okay, that's awesome for that bet. Okay, I call bullshit on it because number one, this old boy right here can't afford no 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Hell, I can't even afford 10 half the time. So, but the jackpots that I have won has been on penny machines, probably about two, maybe $3 bet, depending on how much money I take and how good I'm doing. But I've hit anywhere between $1,200 to one time Lucky Star in El Reno. They're not telling me to say this either. But Lucky Star in El Reno, Oklahoma. Me and my wife was playing one. I think we was playing a 350, something like that on pennies. Hit a $13,500 bet. Now, I've also hit a $10,000 jackpot on a $3 bet on a dollar machine, but I was already up quite a bit, so I went to dollar machine. But if I do, very seldom, I much rather pay if I can afford it and all that. I much rather pay $5 on a dollar machine with 5 lines than I would $3 or $4 for a single line on the real slots, things like that. Okay, the slots with reels. Okay, so I don't consider a $1,200, $1,500 jackpot very good when you're betting 20, 25, $30 or more. Okay, or even $10 because 10, 15, 20, 25. I mean, hell, every time you hit that button, it's going down. And unless you hit a jackpot on your first one or two spins, you're not really winning nothing. When you can bet a $2 or $3 or $4 bet on a penny machine, and it takes you, a little while to lose 150 bucks. Okay. Yes. Now, granted, a lot of slot machines, the higher you bet, the more often you can get a bonus, or the more often you might hit a small jackpot. Granted, but overall, let me ask you this: those of you out there that does play slots, how often is it that you pay attention that you're playing, say, a $10 whack slot, okay, and you only hit 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then you hit it, you hit a couple good, little line hits and stuff, but still not really enough. You might get your money back, maybe a few cents over, maybe a few cents under, whatever. And then you hit a bonus and maybe even hit a jackpot, $1,200. Well, you've already spent 50, 100, $150 to get that. Okay? And say you hit $1,200. How often is it that you're betting that $10, you hit that $1,200, $1,500 jackpot, and all of a sudden you ain't getting hardly any line hits at all until you're down about at least half, if not more, of that jackpot gone before you hit another one. Now, I'm not saying all the time. There is some machines that hit more often. You're on the right timing or whatever. But I don't see myself, winning at a $1,200, $1,500 jackpot when you're betting as high as Brian has been betting here the last 6 months or a year. Okay, if I'm betting $100, I expect to hit 100,000. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or more. 10,000, 15,000, somewhere in there. Okay. Now, Lucky Star Casino, Hammond, Oklahoma. Get on Facebook, look it up. Don't take my word for it, but there was a woman here just a few weeks ago playing $1.76 on a penny denomination and hit a whopping $100,396. I do not know if that was progressive or the grand, but yes, on $1.76 bet. So I imagine that all the bells in the bill went silent for a little while after that. But that's just my opinion. So so yes, she sat down at the machine at the right time and hit the button at the right time, and the timing was right, and oh yeah, and God was on her side, and she hit the $100,000. Yeah. But I have hit quite a few jackpots. You know, uh, and usually give probably at least half of it back, if not all of it. But hey, that's gambling. I haven't been in quite a while now because I was out of work for so long, but now I got to get back on top of everything and stuff before I can go. So I am working now. So, uh, but yeah, Brian Christopher, BC Slots, they do have some very good things, and they treat their people right. And like I said, he is not endorsing this. He is not having me promote this. He is not. He don't even know who I am. But if you get on there and watch him, and you decide you want to pay the whatever it is a month to become a Rudy, and there's different levels on that apparently. But he has a lot of good stuff on there for the Rudy's discounts, things like that, from cruises to whatever. You can earn points on your card on a lot of different casinos and use those points along with your Rudy's discount and pretty much get a free cruise. He anytime he does a live stream uh, for everybody on YouTube and Facebook, he has a private live stream for just the Rudies. Anytime there's a discount, I think the Rudies always get a discount from their store for shirts and jackets and whatever else they sell. Um, but yeah, go check it out. Maybe even go check out their Rudy's program and see what you think. I just haven't. You know, um, Yeah, that's about all I got today. But I wanted to mention a little bit, just kind of clarify some of the things. I think on my last video, I was talking kind of fast and kind of whatever, and hoping people understood what I said. And I don't know if they did or not. So I decided to do another one and kind of go further in depth. And I do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate you listening. And just because I don't have the green screen behind me this time with Ryan's picture, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and that bell here on YouTube. This is Hobbiocity, and I'm Sanford. And this is my Red Bull. This is my cigarette. And this is April Fool's Day. Y'all have a good day. And I will talk to y'all later.